everybody, welcome back to Keely's Creations. I am Keely Kerwin, and tonight I am here to share with you an unboxing of the October paper pumpkin. This kit is called Cozy Christmas. It was from October 2025. I literally just got it in the mail today. I have opened it as far as taking off the shrink wrap, and what is inside is what you will find out. This kit is not available for purchase, and by the time we do an unboxing, they're never available for you guys because Paper Pumpkin is a subscription that you can purchase as a monthly, as a 3-month, 6-month, or an annual subscription. And they do not share exactly what is in each box. It is meant to be a surprise. There might be some sneak peeks, like we knew it was going to have a Christmas theme. It was going to have its own decorative box. And each paper pumpkin comes with an ink spot and a set of stamps, as well as a project inside. So it can be cards, it could be tags, it could be, you know, small little home decor items. Typically though, they are cards. So I'm going to share with you an unboxing in this video, and then in a future video, I will share with you guys what I do with the paper pumpkin. And what I do is I follow the instructions in here, and I make 3 of each card, or I make one of each card or design that is included as is. And then the rest I take and I make into layouts. So cutting up the envelopes, cutting up the card bases, using the embellishments, maybe adding some cardstock or DSP that coordinates with it, and making it my own and making it something different than what it is actually intended, because I am a scrapbooker. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you want to hit that subscribe button down below, I would appreciate it. And if you are interested in joining Keely's Creations, our Facebook community, we would love to have you. That link is also posted down below. It is a group of over 600 people, and I share artwork inspiration, the monthly specials. We have a 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. where I post a question, everybody kind of talks about things, and there are some also giveaways and just fun happening over in that group. So we'd love to enjoy and have you join us over there. So if you enjoy what you've seen, definitely feel free to give me a thumbs up here and subscribe. All right, guys, if you're ready, let's get started. Hey everybody, it is Keely. I'm jumping in here tonight, and I am going to share a paper pumpkin unboxing with you guys. I haven't done this in a while. They seem to come, and I just don't have time to create with them when they come, and I set them off to the side, and then eventually I get caught up. So as of right now, this is my 7th month. Ooh, I love these, you guys. I just haven't had time to do what I want to do with them. Summer is busy. I don't get to craft nearly as often, and I'm excited to be heading to a scrapbooking retreat with friends Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where I am only working on paper pumpkin. Now, this box right here is the October paper pumpkin kit. It's called Cozy Christmas. All right. Just as a heads up, Stampin' Up how this works. It is a subscription program that you can get a single month, a 3-month, a 6-month, and a year-long annual subscription. It is a subscription program, guys. So what that means is it's a sneak peek is all we get of product that comes from Paper Pumpkin. We don't get to see exactly what is in each box. We knew for this one that it was going to have its own decorative box, typically once every quarter out of the 3 months. One of the boxes is going to be pretty, right? It's not going to be just the orangey red color with the dots. So one box will be pretty. Every Paper Pumpkin always comes with a stamp set and an ink spot, and your very first Paper Pumpkin that you order will come with a block included inside it. It typically makes cards, depends on how many cards. Sometimes it is home decor little projects. Sometimes it's tags or treat holders, but this makes cards this time. And I am going to share with you guys what it looks like when I unbox it, and then what I do with my products. So that's why you're going to see I have a tape runner here. There's some dies. There's a piece of paper here. Some other products that I'm going to share with you once I unbox my kit. What do I do with it before I actually go about creating? And then on the iPad over here, I am going to share with you guys where you can find Paper Pumpkin if you're interested in doing this. FYI, I would wait for those of you who are demonstrators or want to join as a demonstrator. Or if you are a customer wanting to order Paper Pumpkin, wait until Wednesday because there is a huge free shipping on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, and Paper Pumpkin is included in that. You are not able to get Paper Pumpkin in your online or your starter kits, but you are able to get free shipping on it in the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday deal. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And I'm just first going to share with you what is included inside this box. We'll set all these fun other goodies and I'll show you what I do with it, with all of that in a second. Okay. So here we go. This is what it looks like. The only thing I have done to it is it has, this is how it comes shipped. Like it's not in any other box. It is in this box and it has shrink wrap over it with a label, like a piece of paper that has my address and barcode and all the things so that it can ship out. But it ships just like this. It does not come in any other box. It comes just as is. Typically fits in your mailbox. So this one, as we are opening it, like I said, it always comes with a stamp set. So this one, maybe you can see it better here. It says Merry Christmas to the world, deck the halls, and joy. And then you have some little snowflakes and some stars. Okay, so that is the stamp that is included. The ink spot, so every ink spot, so for the 12 months, if you were to do an annual, there is a different color ink spot in each of those. So you do not get a duplicate throughout that 12 months, which is awesome. The free one you get here is Pecan Pie. I will not have a block included in mine because a block was included with my annual subscription way back in May of 2024 when I first started doing this. But every Paper Pumpkin comes with tissue paper. It's all wrapped up. So that's always fun. It's like having a present. You don't know exactly what you're getting. Like I said, it is a subscription and it's meant to be somewhat of a surprise. So when you open it, these items, hang on, I'm going to put these off to the side. These items are shrink wrapped. For the purposes of this video, I removed the shrink wrap. So you didn't have to watch me struggling with that. I'm going to throw this away because I do not use that. Actually, I could probably keep that for Christmas. And this is all shrink wrapped, and then these items are attached to the bottom of it underneath here. So these are the cards it's going to make. This is the instructions that it includes, and now you get to see a full sneak peek of what they are. I absolutely love Paper Pumpkin. It is amazing quality. It is definite good thickness on all the embellish, like the punch outs and the stickers and the card bases and other pieces of this. So in each card kit is going to be the set of instructions on how to put card one together. And it typically starts you off with stamping. Then it has the adhesive included. So it's going to show you where to put your rolled adhesive. Okay. Then it's going to show you these other small little dots. Those are the glue dots that are included. And then these other circular open dots, those are foam dots. And then it'll show you again how to line up your pieces and to attach them. This piece right here just shows all the components for each card, so if you wanted to separate them. And then card 2 and card 3. So this kit, as I said, is going to make 3 designs and 3 of each, so 9 cards in this kit. It also includes the pretty little envelopes. So I'm going to set that off to the side as well. Here, I'll show you what I do with this. This is the stamp artwork. So this coordinates with this set of stamps right here. I'll show you what I do with those in a sec. And then here's your roll of tape. Okay, so adhesive is always included. Only thing you really need is a scissors and to create this as is. Here is your foam dots. You have some bright red sequins, and back here is your 3M glue dots on the back side. Here are the envelopes. You're going to have 9 envelopes with this fun pattern to them. And then you're going to have some card bases. So we're going to have 3 of these red card bases. Now, what do you think when you see this? When I see this, I see, I'm going to cut this right down the center here, and I now have 6 card fronts. I can attach this card front to the front of either a pre-purchased card or cardstock that has been cut down, right? So I could make 6 cards. Now, granted, I'm probably not going to have enough embellishments and all the things from the kit left over to make that many cards, but I'm sure you have stuff in your stash that you can use. Now, for me, I like to make one of each card as is. So I will make each card as is shown in the description or in the instructions here. Then I will take whatever is left, including envelopes, card bases, punch outs. Okay, this says joy, and then it's got fun. You guys, the fun thing in this kit is it's flocked. So not only does it have a really pretty box, it's flocked. So flocking, it's soft. It's like velvet. on here. These red pieces are velvet. The rest of this is cardstock, but these red pieces here are velvet. So one of these joys is going to get used on my card. The other 3 are going to get used on scrapbooking layouts. So I can't wait to share with you guys what I end up creating using those. That will be its own video. And then these are things where you will stamp your sentiments. Where's my stamp set here? Okay, where things will get stamped on here per the instructions. Okay, we have some more card bases. Again, you got 3 of these, so technically you have 6. So we're up to 12 different cards. And some more punch outs, pieces, background pieces, and then fun shapes. Can you see the, oops, here's another one. So the fun shape, how the corners are cut out or curved. Here, look at these. I love them. It's an ornament, and the inside of that is flocked. Look how delicate those are, but it will tell you, you know, you're going to put some adhesive here and some glue dots probably right there. And these punch outs, look how easy, look how easy they fall out. You don't have to worry about being intricate and then ripping them because they easily fall apart. And then the center is stars. I'm going to set that off to the side and try not to damage those. And then here are 3 more card bases. So what did I say? 3 times 6. You technically could make 18 cards with pattern paper, cardstock, other things that you have in your stash. If you didn't want to just fold these and have the fronts, you could cut them down the center. And we have more flocking. Look at that. So soft. I love this. It's like velvet. And then all my pieces again. Easy punch outs. All right, let's try to move that over here. I love that though, because then they don't tear. I'd rather have them kind of falling out and not having to worry about them tearing. And then other punch outs here. None of this is flocked. This is just standard pre-printed patterns. So the word joy. All right, you guys. So that is the contents of the unboxing of this, kit. Now I'm going to share with you, so none of this gets damaged here. I'm going to share with you what I do to prep all my pieces. So nothing has to be done with this or this. The stamp, technically nothing is, well, yes, I am going to do something with stamp. The block here, and the instructions can go away. All right, I'm going to set that up here off to the side. So with each 3-month paper pumpkins, they come out with an exclusive die that coordinates. Now the die is not needed to create any of the cards within a paper pumpkin kit, but the die can be used to add extra pieces if you wanted to make your own designs. So remember when I said you could cut your card bases in half? Here are things that you could use as extra embellishments. So this fun tag, the word joy, and these cute little floral pieces right here, okay? They are going to coordinate with this stamp set. Obviously the word joy here and potentially the tag, however you want to work it. Now these other pieces are going to also coordinate with the months of November and December's paper pumpkin. So that's why it's good for a full quarter. So they sell one of these in addition. It's $12.99. That is an add-on to paper pumpkins. So you would order this separately in your cart. The only way you can get this is by being a paper pumpkin subscriber. Okay. The only way you can get refills, so you might already have the stamp, you might already have the ink spot from here, but you want more. You want to make more cards than just 9. You can order a refill that does not include this. It just has the envelopes and all the pieces that are included, and those come out the 21st of each month. So we are, I don't know what the date is today, guys. Is it the 20th? The paper pumpkin pieces, the leftover, or not the leftovers, but the additional items should be able to be purchased tomorrow if they aren't already, which we can check because I'm going to show you where to find all that on the website. Okay, so then the other things I do, when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, they send you a monthly email. In there, it will show an unboxing, so something very similar to what I just shared with you. It will also have a link to print out this piece. And you might be wondering, what is this for? That kind of looks like what I would put, how Stampin' Up! Sends their current stamps in the DVD cases. Well, yes, it is. So what I do, I'm going to share with you guys, is it comes, and let's go, whoops, not here, not that one. Oh, goodness. It comes right here as an email called Paper Pumpkin Virtual Kit Unboxing. And there is the video that you can click on to watch. And then you have a stamp case insert and add-ons. So the Abundant Joy dies, that is this add-on right here. It's just reminding you, if you didn't purchase them yet, don't forget to add them to your cart. Then, sorry guys, I'm using this to cover up my email. On this, you also have the stamp case insert. Click here. So I click here, and there you go. Oh, that didn't, oh, it's loading. Loading. Oh, there you go. I print that off. Okay, I'm going to set that back off to the side. Print it off, and it looks just like this. Okay, so then I take my paper trimmer, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I am doing. I always put mine at the bottom, and I just trim so that it will fit into a DVD stamp case. Now this paper is lightweight. This is regular printer paper, and so it tends to tear on my edges here. You can see I am not using a Stampin' Up paper trimmer yet, because this Fiskars paper trimmer that I have had for eons, for well like 16 years, is still working just fine. And my husband used to work for Fiskars, and that's how I got it in the first place. So now I think I have to trim a little bit off on this side here, if I remember correctly. Oops, let's move this over just a tad. Oh my goodness, here we go. I don't think it's a lot, but it's a little bit. Okay, so then I'm going to set that off to the side, and we sell DVD stamp cases. They come, oh goodness, I can't remember now if it's 4 or 5. I think it's 5 of them in a pack. So it's just a regular old DVD case, right? And I would tell you it's called the standard stamp cases. I don't have my cheaters on, so I can't read these numbers. It looks like maybe 119. 109. The eyes are going, people. And so there's either 4 or there's 5 in a pack. And so I always buy them because this is what I'm doing with them. When you open them up, then you have this little flap here of plastic. Okay, can you see that? And this just slides right on in. All right. I always grab it from the other side and try to, there we go. So that when it's shut, I now have my paper pumpkin. You can read it from the side. You know what stamps are included. Now, when I showed you this piece right here, what do I do with that? All right, well, technically, I kind of did this a little out of order because I really wanted to show you how that all worked. But I would line this up on my paper trimmer here and cut off the edge. So I just have this piece. That's all I'm going to do, I think, with the trimmer. And I adhere a little bit of it just on the edge there to the back. And then I stick it in so that it doesn't move around. Okay, so that's in here. Now, where did I put, oh, the stamp set is up here. Okay, so there are 2 sides to it. One is a really thick plastic. The other one is a really flimsy plastic. I pull the flimsy off because then the stamps are facing the way I want them to, and they stick to the case. All right, so that's how I store those. Now, whenever I buy the die, so remember, this die is good for a quarter. So it's good from October, November, and December. I always put it in the first one. So this is October, so I include that in here. You could easily throw it in here, but I don't like the rattling noise that it can make while it's in there. So I had purchased 4x6 adhesive magnetic sheets off of Amazon, and I will include that in the link down below. And then I take it and I just peel the back off, and I just center it in the inside of the case, and I smooth it on down, and now I have a place to stick these so they're not flopping around. I don't lose them. I remember what they were coordinating with, what they were for. I'm not going to use that anyway, so it's all right that I tore open. And then I pull them all off of the carrier sheet because eventually this tape is not sticky anymore, right? We all know that. And then I just kind of stick them. It's really sticky to begin with, but eventually when you use them a lot, it is not sticky anymore. And I just stick the dies on the magnetic carrying sheet. Well, actually, we have plenty of room on here, so that's all garbage then. You could keep this piece because the other side of it is Abundant Joy dies if you wanted to know what it was called. I don't really care. I just know that it's going to coordinate with the Cozy Christmas and then the November and December kits. So then I close that up, put it together like this, open up my box, and I include that inside my box. And they sit on a shelf or in a bin, tote, technically I put it in a tote right now. And then I take them with me to retreats. And like I said, I am behind because I have done a bunch of scrapbooking workshop kits at my last retreats, and I have not gotten to do paper pumpkin. I've made some of the cards from them, but I have not created the rest of it where I turn it into scrapbook layouts. So that is my goal. I think this made 7 months that I have not done. I think it was in the spring that I did the end of 2024's kits, and the like January and February of 2025. So I'm definitely backed up, but I am going to try to make sure I share with you an unboxing video each month, and then there will be another video later. Who knows, could be months and months and months from now, but at least you'd be able to see what I end up turning the rest of the card pieces into. So I hope you enjoyed that. Lastly, I am just going to share with you then where you can find the paper pumpkin. And I might I'm going to bring this up a little bit closer so that hopefully it fills up more of the screen. So this is my website. It's Keeley's Creations, both with K, right? So Keelyskreations.stampinup.net. So it's definitely, you got to type in .net. It is not .com. So .net. And then this is going to bring up what my website looks like. Okay. Scrolling through all the fun things, the 2 current catalogs that can be viewed, right? So if you were to go and you click, where did I click on here? So, well, one thing I want to share with you real fast is if you click the join button right here, this is the special promotion, and it's going to share with you all of the information on getting $125 in product for $35 or $189 for $99. You cannot get you cannot get the paper pumpkin for that, like I said earlier in the video, but you can get it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with free shipping. Okay, so that would count towards your quarter one, so January, February, March minimums. So that you would then go to join and fill out all that great information. So we're going to go back, and when you click on, I went to shop now, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was shop now. You scroll down. So again, more information on becoming a demonstrator. Then there's like different options of different products we carry. And then right here, we have Wrapped in Cheer. So that is the November one that is available. So because it's after the 10th of the month of October, so October 11th through November 10th, this is when you can get the November one. So like I said, all you get is a little sneak peek. It's not going to show you a whole lot. That is all we know that we are getting. One of the great perks of Stampin' Up's Paper Pumpkin is if you don't think you would like making treat boxes or any home decor items, if it's a holiday that you don't celebrate, you can pause your subscription. You're not going to lose any months on it. It just pauses it, and you have to restart it the next month so that you get the next box if you want it, but you can pause it. So say you didn't want to make this, you could go in and pause it and say, don't start it yet, start it in December. But how you would subscribe then is right here. You can click the subscribe now button. There's just some information. So picking the different plans and the costs that are available. It's going to tell you what's in the box. So like I said, it's a stamp set, but it's not in its case. I bought the cases separately and the magnetic sheet separately. Card bases and envelopes, your ink spot, pre-cut paper pieces, embellishments, and adhesives. And you will get a block with your first kit. And then here are where you would find other products. So coordinating products is where we found the dies. So I'm going to click on that, and then you will see. Well, these are products that coordinate with similar colors, but it did not bring up the dies that I thought it would. That's weird. Go back. Huh. Well, there are the dies, and I told you they are called, in case you want them, abundant for dies. Sometimes the website is not as helpful as I would like it to be, but that's weird because it's showing the die right there. I'm not sure why it's not. Or you can shop past refills, kits, and, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. This is where you find it. So hang on. Let me explain why. I am totally blitzed that for you. Let me go back here and share. Sorry. I don't usually look at this side of the website. My side looks different. where were we? Right here. So coordinating products are things that would be colorful and same color scheme that might coordinate with it. Refills, pass kits, and add-ons. So the dies are considered an add-on. The refills and past kits. So the refills, so this is the refill for September, is available for $13.50. So it's not going to come with a stamp. It's not going to come with a ink pad because it's assuming you already bought it and you wanted more to make more cards. Now, things to know, if you guys attend my retreats, I have all the stamps and the dies. So you can easily just buy a refill and come make the kits at my retreat, right? Get the refills. So here is the Abundant Joy dies. $12 for the dies. A refill, pass kit. So full of charm. The refill is available. So is the full kit. So the kit that has the the stamp set and the ink spot is fully available. Same with the inked occasions. There was a lot of you at my retreat last month that saw me working on the cards, and I made 3 layouts using this, you guys, or maybe it was 4. 3, I think. Absolutely loved it. Got lots of compliments on it. And then, so some of these are full kits, and then here are other past dies that coordinated. Mary Tags and More dies, and Every Celebration dies. Okay, so you have a full kit, and kits. We have 4 full kits, and then we have 4 refills, and then 3 sets of dies. So I hope you enjoyed that video, the walkthrough. Hope you learned a little bit more about Paper Pumpkin, and I can't wait to share the extra layouts and the actual cards that I created using it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting. Love ya. Hey everyone, thanks for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed my card. If so, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I look forward to sharing new creations with you next week. To keep the crafting fun going, check out my prior videos. I appreciate your support. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting.